This is very important basic question I ask all the students. Why do we study? So these are the options. You pick any option, what your heart says. You just type in your chat box. As I say, only 2 of you, so that's fine for me. But I need to learn something. Pick any of the option and type in your chat box, say, like, I want to study because whatever your heart says, you don't need to, it's not something we are judging you on. But very quickly, if you tell me you want to get a degree, I want a job, or you want a job and have a money, or you want to have a job so you can have a good life. What do you think? Or all of them? I normally give a 10-second pause. If I don't get a response or something, I move on. That's what we normally do because I don't know what you're thinking at the moment. Excellent, Wes. That's good choice. Yes. We're going to touch on a little bit more on a good life. Excellent. Excellent. No, very, very well. So that's what excites me. That's what makes me something I learned, which I didn't learn before. The beautiful sentence Noor mentioned there. Education empowers a person. Other things are byproduct. Excellent. It's a very good quotation, what you said there. And that's really nice as well. Learning by itself is give you something which give you everything else. Which give you everything else. That's a beautiful thing to start with. Okay, coming to that, like it's the same thing. I'll touch on both. As I said, we need a good life, and the Noor said that we need the knowledge to empower us. So just give me 1 second. One person need a little help, so I'm just gonna go help. I'm gonna go help. Yeah, done. So good life is composed of many things. You can, if you find anything missing there, you just type in there, so look, this is not there. For me, it's being a healthy and happy. That's having a balanced lifestyle. Good finance, money is important, even it's not the thing, but it's the fuel of the life. You need it. Without family, if you're so rich, but nobody's around to share with, that's not as well. Friends are extended family. If you got a work which gives you money and all the rest of the things, but you're not happy there, still you don't have a good life. So job satisfaction wasn't the part of the good life before. People say, I can do anything. Not anymore, because that makes you disturb your rest of the life as well. Similarly, if you have a stress of any kind, it can be stress from family, or you're losing money, or any life is not balanced, you are sick. So that's also a big trouble as well. You've seen so many rich people doing suicide. There are other reasons. So it means there is something negative going on in their life. So that's one thing I wanted to touch on it. Welcome, Hamza. You are online as well. We on pretty much in the starting, we are defining a good life. Moving on. So this is a quotation. I say, job is not the life. It is part of the life. It's same like money is not a life. It's a part of the life. Similarly, life starts from when you're breathing, you're alive. Rest of the things are the frill. You can keep extending them. If you're going back to million years, human just had being alive. That's it. And they had a bit of food and a bit of shelter. That's all they had. But we say they had a life. You can't say they didn't have a life. So because the ultimate product or the objective of the learning, not ultimate, one of the main objective is to get a good job, a job which you want to for at least 30 years plus. Okay. Now we're coming back to the, I'm just setting up a scene for the setting up a scene for the to say why we're studying. So you get a bit of idea why we're doing this. So if you go in comparing the philosophy and the reality of the study and life, when you're going from a high school to a uni or a TAFE, you're basically one step away from a practical life. Okay? Because after that, you're going to get a job, most probably, and you will be looking for a job. Some people after school start to look for a job for some reason. And as I explained before, job is not a guarantee for a good life. So that's what you need to make sure self-clear about it. Because some people just think about a dream job and that's it's going to complete my job. I tell you, reality is when you get a good job, then you're going to think of many more things to buy or have, including marriage, the car and home, so many things more. And when you go to uni, most of the people focus on the degree. They don't look at, this is a place I need to prepare myself for the life as well as job, both. Because job is, look at the in reality, it will be about 30% of your life, of 30% of time of your life will be spent there. So you should be look at it. Uni is an environment where I need to prepare myself for the life where I'm going to also have a job too. And when I say, if you are in my, when I look at the students or any human being, what I see them, if you look at your personality or yourself as a totality for the other people, you are just a collection of habits and attitudes to do things. I repeat that. The way you walk, way you talk, way you write, these are the habits. These are the habits that you makes you in reality. If you look at again, whatever the way you sleep, all those things makes you as a person. And on top of it, your attitude towards others, including projects, including job, including other people, that attitude and those habits makes you. So if you want to improve yourself, these are the two things you need to improve. Habits is a personal development, and the attitude you need to do or develop when you're working with others. There's no other way. You can't change your attitude by yourself. You can think, but you need to practice while you're interacting with the others. It might be a little bit of philosophy. If you don't get it, that's all right as well. The other thing I wanted to get you across, if you get it, that would be really, really nice. But in reality, your life is only one day. I repeat, your life is only one day. And if I make it even smaller, your life is only one breath. The rest is you repeating it. So if somebody asks you, look, how can it be one day? I'm 23 years old, or I'm 18 years old, I'm 17 years old. How can it be one day? But if you look at it, the unit of your life is only one day. You only repeat it. So what does that mean? You only focus your actions only on that day. And what day is past, you don't talk about it, done it, dusted, but only you remember what you learned from there. That's going to carry you forward. Your actions will be carried forward. Your lessons will be carried forward. Otherwise, what happened? No regret, nothing, you should not do it. So just give me one little second. Okay, done. There's another person needed help. So that is a little bit philosophy I wanted to get across to give you some. If you get something out of it, that'd be really nice, but it doesn't have to be. Just give me another one. Just give me one. Okay. So if I sum up this whole thing, uni is a training place, or a TAFE is a training place where you're going to get trained for a good life for that one day. It can be a TAFE because you are only one step away from getting a practical life where you'll be independent, you'll be adult, and you'll be doing your own decision, and you'll be making your own resources. Might be, some people start part-time jobs as well. So this is the set plan you should have on similar lines. Beautiful. Noor, I need to talk to you more about it. This is a beautiful, I done that about 10-hour course on Power of Now. This is the biggest, that's the summary. I gave it to you in 2 minutes. I really appreciate, Noor, you added something which, there's a book written by Mr. Name is a little bit Eric Tolle is Power of Now. That's what he explains, because your past and your future is just imagination. The future is imagination, the past is just a dream. It's gone. All you can make a difference, that is today. Today is the day, and that makes you so free from many things, but you want to get trained for it. I'll give you another quote which is not, thanks OS, Eckhart Tolle, yep. So I'm in the middle of many geniuses today, even the number is not very high. So what I'm going to say to you, it doesn't matter. I'm going to type it here. It doesn't matter what life throws at you. It only matters what you make out of it. I'll give you a small quick joke. There was two guys, one was very optimistic, one was very pessimistic. And the father wanted to change those people. One is always take negative side and one is to always take positive side. And he wanted to change the negative one. What he did, he gave him a lot of toys in his, collected all the toys in his room. And the other one, other son, he put who's very positive one, he put a poo of a horse or a pony. Look at that. If you get a shit in your room and the other guy getting all the favorite toys of the day, and he bring both son at home and give it, the one son, he give it to say, look, who's always negative about the thing. He said, look, how he's going to be negative about it. And he took him over there and said, go and get the surprises. From the guy who's very negative, he get all the toys, he's crying, still crying. And the other one is jumping and happy. And he went to the guy who's very negative, son. He said, son, what happened to you? Why are you so like that? And he said, look, no, I get so many toys. I have to read all the instruction and then my cousins will come. They're going to take away and I can't bear that. The other one is happy. And he asked him, how can you be happy about that? He said, I can see the poo of a pony. So I must be having a pony in a house and I'm going to ride and I'm going to enjoy that. So that is what we want because the situations around you will be up and down. The main thing is you should be up all the time. You should be trained for that. So keep moving on. This was a bit of a